there, I'm Ken, this is CRT, welcome. In a previous episode, I unboxed and tested out the very first Commodore computer that, well, honestly, I've ever been in contact with. That was this one right here. It's a VIC-20. In that video, oh, by the way, if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link up there, down there, you can check it out. In that video, I took it apart, took a quick look at it, everything looked fine, plugged it in, also made a power cord for it, and yeah, turned it on, and it worked. So I was really happy about that, but there's more testing to be done, and I have picked up a game for it. This is Cosmic Cruncher, which is the VIC-20 version of Pac-Man. So I want to continue maybe cleaning that thing up a little bit, clean up the cartridge port, test out this cartridge, also maybe see if I can get that keyboard working a little bit better. So let's get started. So other than needing a good cleaning and cleaning the keyboard and everything, I do still need to find a replacement key for this, which will be the stem, the spring, and the key. And on the inside, I want to replace all of the capacitors. There's not that many capacitors in here, but they should be replaced. So I'm just getting replacements for those. So I'm not using this a whole lot until I get all those replaced. And of course, there's repairs that need to be done on the case, mostly the standoffs for the screws. But for now, we're going to concentrate on the keyboard and just cleaning the board generally, making sure that this cartridge port is nice and clean. So, time to get started on that. Unplug the keyboard. Also, probably give the case a good wash while I've got everything out of it. So now I can already see, looking at this, that some of these standoffs for the keyboard are also broken. So I'm going to have to be very careful removing the screws on this. So two of the standoffs are broken here, so you can see there and there. So those are also going to have to be repaired. But, yep, this keyboard is pretty darn dirty, so we're going to have to take all the keys off of it. And now, with all of the keys off, you can really see how dirty this keyboard is. There is grass, dirt, dead bugs, and everything in there. I don't know where this computer was stored, but yep, I don't know how you would get grass in your keyboard. But I've got to clean it. Alright, so I've cleaned all of the loose crap off of here. I haven't given it a good cleaning yet, but first I am going to take the board off of here. Continue disassembling this. And this is the last screw. So now all that's left to do to get this, to separate the keyboard here, is I have to desolder these two wires. Oh, guess that means turning my soldering iron on first. And now that this is heated up, it'll work a lot better. So there's one. And of course, these are the pieces that are connected to the caps lock key. Now, this comes off, and here is our board. So first things first on cleaning all of this, I am going to wash all of these keys. Even though this board looks nice and really clean, I am going to go over it with some isopropyl alcohol and clean off each and every one of the pads. Now that that is done, I will put that to the side. And now I have to clean each and every one of the connectors on the stem pieces here. So what I'm going to do is I will put them in to here upside down. Now that all of the stems are cleaned, it is time to move on to the main board. So we've got to remove it from here. And that's there we go. So I'm going to wash the bottom of the case here. And I'm going to give the board a little treatment of IPA. It took a lot longer than I had anticipated to clean all of those keyboard stems. So I really hope that this is going to help get this computer working better. I've also got to wait for all of the keys and everything to dry completely before I reassemble, and I looked at that circuit board and it is as dirty as everything else in this computer, so it is going to take a good bit of cleaning. So I'm going to stop the video here and wait to do all that later once everything is dried and everything else. So yeah. I'm going to do all that in the next episode with the cleaning the keyboard, reassembling everything, and testing that cartridge port. So I hope you enjoyed watching me continue to try to get this VIC-20 up and running properly. If you did, you know what you can do with the liking, the subscribing, and or commenting below. Because anything and everything you do is always greatly appreciated. But I am going to go and play with some other retro stuff now, so I will see you next time.